minutes to the gentleman from Florida, Mr. DeSantis, member of the Foreign Affairs Committee and author of this measure.
The gentleman from Florida is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank Chairman Royce for moving this through our committee, and I'm glad that we're getting a lot of support for this resolution on the House floor today. President Trump, when he spoke at the UN in September, said that the problem with Venezuela is not that socialism has been poorly implemented, but that it's been faithfully implemented. And I think the results speak for themselves. You have a country that's in chaos, that's a basket case, and you have an autocrat doing whatever he can to cling to power. Think about what's going on in Venezuela. You have the country with perhaps the largest oil reserves in the world, and yet they have massive fuel shortages. You have hyperinflation that's over 2,000%. Diseases that we thought had been eradicated, like malaria, are now coming back. There's massive food shortages such that wide swaths of the population are losing 10, 15 pounds a year. And of course, they're very likely, the government of Venezuela, to have to default on their debt. Maduro and his socialist junta are dominating the country. They're oppressing a great many people. And of course, he is aided in this effort by his patron and advisor, Raul Castro, and the Cuban dictatorship. And we cannot forget their role in this because they're really central to a lot of what's going on there. We've been speaking about some of the things Cuba did to our diplomats. That has not been fully resolved to my satisfaction. So Cuba's role in this is very nefarious, and you really have the worst elements of Latin America on display in Venezuela. So I think what this resolution does is says that this Congress stands foursquare behind the people of Venezuela and their rights and their desires to live in a successful, free, and democratic country. And we do call on the President to continue some of the actions he has taken, some aggressive actions in sanctioning key individuals. We want the Trump administration to clearly be on the side of the people of Venezuela and to make clear that Maduro's failed socialist regime simply cannot continue in this way. So please pass the resolution. I hope that what we've done today is just one step, but I hope the U.S. can do more to aid the people of Venezuela. They're fighting against some tall odds and a lot of power coming down on them, but we got to do something. So with that, I will urge everyone to support the resolution, and I will yield back the balance of my